I had never seen somebody behind the back. AI had handles. Steph had handles. He was going somewhere with that. Take me through where you even getting this from.
Imagine it. And I would play myself. I would count down. If I make this shot, I'm going to Michigan. I didn't have grades at the time. I make this shot, I'm being in the league. So I spent a lot of time by myself, and I studied the game so much. Like, I owe the game everything. And so I watched Rod Strickland. I watched Jason Williams. I watched AI. I watched Nick Van Axel. I watched Isaiah. I watched Tim Hardaway. I watched all of them. And I said, how can I, because AI had the left to right cross, right? Everybody's catching up to that. It was the dopest move. I said, well, how can I have a move of my own, but nobody, can get to it? So I said, okay, I can go behind the back. I can go behind the back, behind the back.
Which is hard if a guy jam you. If a guy jam you and you ain't got the stability to come out of that, you
gotta have the confidence, because you gotta own it. Come on, I dare you to run up.
A lot of that is timing too, so you got the timing, right?
So the timing, so my mind, my hands, and my feet are all connected. If I was a boxer, I'd be a counterpuncher.
Ooh, okay.
I want somebody to do something so I can react to what they're doing. Okay. I may do something just to get them to react.
So you fainting, so you,
There it is.
I got you.
You know what I mean? And I feel like my arms long enough, I can always get to the ball. It may look like I lost it, but I can get to it.
And you going both ways with it? You can do the same move both ways?
Anything. Yeah. And I'm making up on the fly. So then, now as a defender, it got to a point in the league where they was like, yo, come on, man, don't be on that tonight. I'll come to the game, don't be on that tonight. So now they ain't even thinking about stopping me. They like, don't be embarrassed, because it's the YouTube era. This is the social media era. They ain't trying to live on that. You know what I mean?
What year is this all this, like, what, this is like 15, 16 now?
15, 16.
Yeah,
and then the end one, like the street game, they was like, man, that ain't gonna work in the league.
That's early on. That's early on. Because I saw you do some of this early on than what we talking about.
Right.
And the league was still semi-physical where, a guy give you something if you was trying to, right?
Yeah.
Take me through that, man.
Yeah.
You pulling this in practice first? Before you answer, you pulling this out in practice?
Oh, yeah, it never changes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it never changes. Like, I play the same way LA Fitness as I do on the street, as I do in the NBA with 20,000 people. It never changed. So I could own my flow. That was my flow. I could own that. You know what I mean? Like, it never changed. And so for me, I was like, oh, you gonna do it? You better own it. People like, he's being fancy. I'm like, no, that's just who I am. Oh, wow. So I'm gonna own this. The crazy part ticket, my 10 best moves, I never pulled out.
You never pulled out?
I was waiting if I ever made an All-Star game. I was gonna pull one out every single time down the court. Like you said, I kind of brought it, I kind of helped bridge both worlds. Of you can bring the street to the game and still play real basketball. Like, I can really hoop without that. Now I don't need that, okay, jab, 1, 2, okay, pull up, here we go.